WHO Talk Show. I to the ism, H to the Izzo.
Miss Max.
Razor.
Hey, we are in the booth in the building. It's a beautiful day when we can have so much grace and elegance and just a legacy in this studio with us, Miss Max. Like, I don't know what to do with myself because this next guest that we have with us is, for one, is no stranger to the WVAI airwaves. Sure. Now she might be a stranger to the Charlottesville Theater, but not after this week and next week, talking about none other than Ravinia Brock, better known as Dr. Rowe, hashtag everything Rowe. Dr. Rowe, how have you been?
First of all, who do I pay? How do I who do I cut the check to?
Razor handle the purse strings. You know that.
that introduction was like everything. I'm great. I'm grateful to be here. It's always great to come visit with you guys because and you are the voice of the community, of the Charlottesville community. So
appreciate that.
Yeah,
that's why I wait.
Yeah. But one thing that I always say though is that, we don't necessarily need to be anybody else's voice, but we need to turn the mic on for them. You know what I mean? Like, we need to have the platform to where they can amplify. We help amplify voice.
Yes,
right?
You do.
For sure. But, but thank you. And, I know you got so much new going on. So maybe we will sort of close the interview, talking about a new thing that the Dr. Rowe show has going. But I know that you're in full Holly Berry mode right now, Dr. Rowe. This is what the streets is telling me, that Live Arts Theater downtown has this play called what is it? Airline Highway. Airline Highway. They're in their 25-26 season over at the Live Arts Theater.
Yes.
And so apparently you are casted to play Miss Ruby.
I am
in this
show.
I
am Miss Ruby.
Yeah. So apparently this play has been called a beautiful and mesmerizing kaleidoscope of a play by the New York Magazine. First give it up for Dr. Rowe hitting the stage, right?
Sure.
So
thank you.
All right, so tell us about this, because I'm unfamiliar with this play. I don't know if it was a book, if it was a movie, but I have been reading up on what you guys are doing down there at the theater. So give us the background as to what this is, and then we'll figure out like how you became Miss Ruby.
Okay, so first of all, Airline Highway is an iconic highway that people had to go through to get into New Orleans. So the play is set in New Orleans, right? The playwright is Lisa D'Amour, and Airline Highway started at Steppenwolf Theater in Chicago and made its way to Broadway. And so for Live Arts to bring it here, Susan Evans, actually, formerly of Live Arts, brought the play here. She thought it would be a good idea to make it, the season opener when she was in service to Live Arts. So here we are. It is a delicious smorgasbord of everything and all things.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it is centered around this one woman who community outliers, these are people on the fringe of society, right? And they got a lot of problems, right? But they're not a problem people. I'll say that, right? So, but she sees the good in them, even in times when they can't see the good in themselves. And so she shows the good in them. It's a lot of fun. Miss Ruby is a former burlesque performer, who had the go-to burlesque club on Bourbon Street. So you come to this play, you're going to get music, you're going to get everything that New Orleans is, and you're going to get a burlesque routine from me. None other. Yes, Dr. Rose does the burlesque routine.
You know about this? You prove this?
Yes, and when I first auditioned, here's what happened. I asked God to jumpstart my creativity.
Okay.
And this was on a Friday morning. I am in DC at a friend's house. And so I say this prayer, and I'm back home on my sofa here.
Okay.
It's 5:00 in the evening, and I get a text, and this text comes from a person. He was my acting classmate.
Okay.
I started doing acting classes, or an acting class at Live Arts last fall, right?
Okay.
And so because I needed to get out of the house and get some things going in my life, I needed to start living, right? So this classmate texts and says, there's another classmate, and he's directing a play, and he would like you to audition.
Okay.
And I was like, me audition? And first of all, I'm just like 5 hours ago, I was in DC asking God to jumpstart my creativity. I was like, God, you are fast.
Yes.
Okay.
You go,
Look at him work.
You are fast. How is this even happening? So I decided to go in for the audition.
Okay.
And as it turned out, I got the role. Now, I have to tell you, full disclosure, my mother owned a juke joint.
Okay.
I performed in her juke joint, whether it was showing the adults the latest dance, whether it was singing. I did that stuff as a kid. So it's in me. It has always been in me, right?
Okay.
That we are here is even a surprise to me, though, because when I did the audition, I didn't think I did it that well, and he says, I don't know who you were looking at. And he was like, might I remind you, lady, your mother was she owned a juke joint. So if anybody knows this is you, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Now talk about that for a second, though. Like, how full circle of a moment did that feel like, though? Seriously, like from just you as little Ravinia Brock, right?
Yes.
Like, has that connection happened within your spirit yet of like, wow, this is really a full circle moment?
It is. Well, it's happened in my spirit. I imbue my mother before every performance. Okay. We have 13 performances. So there are 13 shows. We have 10 left. So get your tickets, livearts.org. You want to see this play. You want to see this beautiful work of art that has all kinds of people in it. It is funny. Everybody has funny lines. It's funny. It's heartwarming. And the end is what it is. I don't want to give it away, right? Okay. I can't give it away, but it's something, and you can have audience participation. Some nights we have audience participation, right? But this is a show that you do not want to miss. Everybody has something to say in this play, and it is resonating with audiences already, which is a gift. So this is it's a gift to me to hit the stage every night. It is a gift to me to be in this ensemble cast. When I tell you these people are talented, I mean they are talented.
And you leading the way, Miss Ruby.
Oh,
hey, look, maybe Miss Ruby gotta get like a cameo on on the Dr. Rowe show or something. I don't know,
Yeah, well, we have the
What does
director.
she sound like? What does Miss Ruby sound like?
Well, she sounds like this because
she's from Green County.
And
Charles, I'm gonna throw something at you.
And it depends on what at what point you catch her.
Okay.
Because sometimes she sounds like this. And she's very sexy and nuanced. Sometimes, because burlesque is a real thing, right? So sometimes she's like that. And there are other times when she is very authoritative.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes she has to be.
Right.
Right. So
she's a mother, if you will. the people that
she is the mother to these people. She is the mother to this cast of characters. And when I say characters, baby, the characters are real. They are funny. They are. I mean, it's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
A little bit of everything, and I'm just grateful to be here to be in this role and to be a part of this ensemble. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So we are talking about Airline Highway, happening at the Charlottesville Live Arts Theater downtown. And so y'all had your premiere Thursday, October the 2nd. Looks like this is going to run through Sunday, October 19th.
Yes,
right?
Yes. We're going through Sunday, October 19th. That's a matinee. There's also, that's the 19th on if you are one of these people who you don't want to get caught out late at night and you need some day action. The 12th is also a matinee, and the matinees are at 2 p.m. Other shows are either 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charles, I got something. And if we could, Dr. Rowe, just go a little bit deeper, because I hear you talking about the plot of this play.
Max
and how,
always wants you to go deep.
Well, I can't help it. It's who I am.
Yes.
But the plot of this play and how it connects with people and everyone having something to say. And it makes me think of the relevancy or lack thereof of current day, right? Because in that time, you know, outliers, oddballs had a place. And they had a somebody to embrace them and make them feel normal.
Yes.
And relevant. But with the way our society it has evolved and is now structured, odd is different. Different is canceled or shunned or pushed to the back or hidden.
Yes.
And the person who can coalesce all of those individuals is, you know, pushed back as well, or too afraid to come forward and say, we are who we are and you belong, and let's take up our space. And so
that's, I mean, you just gave one of my lines.
Oh, did I?
We are who we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are. It's actually in the play.
Yeah.
And to your point, Max, these people, because this is circa 2014, and that's the period. And these people were pushed out. They survived Katrina, but they were pushed out, right? Some people never returned to, and this is in real life, many people never returned, as you know, to New Orleans, to their homes, to their families. You know, they got split up, and many people are all over the country. So yes, to your point, people weren't able to take up their space. But in this play, with this woman, with Miss Ruby, you get all your space. You get your
you have permission.
You have permission to be you. And be celebrated because of it.
You know, the difference. The difference I feel that gives is when we think about the mental health issues that people face. And all the different reverberations of dealing with some issues internally, such as, you know, like drug abuse or alcoholism or whatever. Like when you had those outlets, in my opinion, these other issues were fewer, right? To some degree.
Yeah, to some degree.
And so I don't know. I just feel like it's just very telling of how the world has changed, and not in all ways for the better.
Yes. And so to your point, Airline Highway, its time has come. You know, its time has come. It is for these times. To your point, we arrived right on time. So come get your dose. Yes. Come to the theater. And I cannot, and another thing is I can't say enough about community theater. Right. So props to live arts, and support live arts any way you can. Right now, there's a promotion. You don't even have to you can see this play, get this, for under $5 if you've never been to the theater, or if you are 25 years and under. If you're 25 years old or under, because they want to bring young people, they want to instill in them the beauty of theater, right? So they're making it possible for you to come for $4.34.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
434. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. But I think that's beautiful.
Yeah. You know, something else that comes to mind. I'm sorry, Charles. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the mic back. But even with your like fire and brimstone Christians, they at that time they could also be like, leave them babies alone.
Yes.
Let them live, and you know you ain't all the way holy either. So you know, like it's I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we need a lot of support as human beings, right? And I think in the time that we're living, we're witnessing now, we need it more than perhaps ever in our lifetimes. And so what does that mean? That means that we have to take care of each other, right? We have to come together, develop our own source of or sense of community. And that means we have to take care of each other, right? That's what Miss Ruby does. That's what she's all about, right? And so this play, again, it's one whose time has come.
Good stuff. So I don't think you can pitch it any better. Honestly,
Highway. Come to see Airline Highway. Come to see me, your girl, give you a burlesque routine.
That'll get them.
And other things. So come out to the theater. You don't have to be dressed fancy. You don't have to just show up. Wear clothes, but show up.
And the link is in our comment thread, by the way, family. To buy those tickets in advance.
Beautiful.
To make sure they don't sell out. We don't want you standing out there without a ticket now. So go ahead and get those. And as she said, running October 3rd through the 19th.
Yes.
So we are with Miss Rovinia Brock, who plays Ruby in Airline Highway. But to us, and to the you were first known as just Dr. Rowe to us. Like before you started going for these Tony Awards and stuff like that. So do you need a break, or can we switch gears real quick?
We can switch gears.
You ready to switch gears, Max? Let's switch gears. Dr. Rowe, let the people know what the Dr. Rowe show has coming up and has been up to.
Okay, so the new show is called Everything Rowe. Okay. Because I'm a lot. No, I'm kidding. It's Everything Rowe because we still are with health. We still gonna give you some health information because you've told us that's what you want, that's what you need. So we're still gonna do physical and mental health. We're still gonna give you nutrition information, and all the things. But we're also giving you great guests. Okay. Right? We're still going to give you relationship help. You want that too. So we're going to do that. We'll give you relationship stories. We'll give you relationship help. And we're going to give you great guests that are coming through the show. And we are on Sirius XM.
Good for you.
So we're on Sirius XM. We're on HUR Voices. My old stomping grounds, Howard University. I'm a Bison.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the real HU. My bad.
You talking about the Institute? The little Institute? Okay. Don't come for me. We're at HUR Voices. We're on HUR Voices channel 141. Okay. We premiere tomorrow. Or is this, can I say that?
Please do.
We premiere tomorrow. So Monday, October 6th, we premiere 2 p.m. on Sirius XM's HUR Voices channel 141. Okay. Tune in. So the show airs on Mondays at 2 p.m. And get this, if you missed it, in case you missed it, you can catch it again on Wednesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m.
Okay.
So 3 opportunities to catch the show and 3 opportunities to get all of this information and love that we're going to shower you with. Tune in to Everything Row. I cannot thank you enough listen. So a year ago, I get the opportunity to do the morning show with Razor because of Charles. And 1 year later, I'm sitting on Sirius XM. Look at God.
I know, right?
Look at God. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And what's good about this is just I have an opportunity to reach more people. It's a national show, right? But I was here a year ago, and proudly and grateful to be here. So I've just been moved to another plane to do more.
Yeah. I feel like that somewhere in there is you saying you too can do this.
Yes.
I feel like that was
yes, you can put it out there. You can't do anything that you won't claim. All right. If you're willing to claim it, it is yours.
Yeah.
Now, there must be some work that you'll have to do. I can tell you it's a lot of work. Everybody in this room knows that. You got to do a lot of work. And part of, living your purpose and living your passion, you want to live your purpose, you got to do the work of your purpose, right?
That's true.
You can't sit on the couch and just and say a prayer and, and voila.
Right.
This isn't magic.
Right.
But it is real. It's real. You too can have what you envision.
Yeah.
But that's the other thing. You have to have a vision for your life and for yourself. See? So if your vision aligns with your action, you too will definitely have this.
Preach, preacher.
Yes, you'll definitely have
Speaking
this.
of magic, those Facebook posts where you're doing like the little cooking things and giving little nutritional facts.
Yes.
Magic.
Thank you.
Magic. Like you got something there, girl.
Thank you, Max.
I love it.
Thank you. I'll keep it going. Yes. I'll keep it going. Yes.
So before we let you go, Dr. Rowe, we've talked about the new show on HUR Voices, Mondays at 2.
Yeah.
We talked about you being on the theater stage with Airline Highway running the next couple of weeks here at the Live Arts Theater in Charlottesville. But before we let you go, though, in true Dr. Rowe fashion, what is our health tip today? We need it. I'm feeling like I need it, Dr. Rowe.
A health tip. First of all, don't listen to JFK about anything regarding your health. That is my tip number one.
Okay, we can applaud that.
Because I don't know what the end game is, but the process doesn't look real to me, right? It's not good for us.
Yeah.
It is not good for us. I would say I want to give you a mental health tip.
Yes.
Right.
It fits right in with our last guest.
Yeah. I want to give you a mental health tip. I need you to take care of yourself, first of all. And how do you do this? If you have, okay, let me just say this. Our thoughts are sometimes hidden from us. We're thinking about things to do us in, because it's really a function of the brain, right?
Okay.
So we're thinking about things all the time that to do us in, and it's running in the background. I want you to, first of all, get control. First, acknowledge your thoughts.
Right.
Okay.
And especially your thoughts about you. Okay. About you. And then I want you to change them. If you don't know that they're playing in the background, your whole life is a reflection of what's playing in the background of your mind.
There's a word for that, right? And I think Eckhart Tolle wrote something about it in his book.
Yeah,
kind of separating yourself from your thoughts just to observe.
Because you are not your thoughts.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And because you are not, I don't want you to hold yourself accountable for results that I won't say bad results, but results that you really don't want in your life. Don't hold yourself accountable for that because of the background noise, right? So what my main tip for today is get control of the background noise.
Yeah.
Let's acknowledge, let's find the background noise, because you are not your thoughts.
That's right.
And you don't have to
That's a hard concept for people to kind of wrap their heads around.
Well, yeah, because your brain kind of works like that anyway.
Yeah.
It's always telling you, it wants to tell you, you can't do this because, the last time you tried to do it, blah, blah, blah. It'll remind you of things that you did, but didn't succeed at.
Right.
But here's the thing. You failure is a gift. We want to run from failure. It's a gift because you can't possibly get to the thing without failure, without having failed, right? At something. That means you have to do that something, right? Yeah. So if you have to do that something 10 times, but at the end of 10 times, you're an expert,
right?
What's the problem?
Yeah. It depends on how you respond to it, for sure.
Yes.
But something else, and as far as what you just explained about us not being our thoughts, is that it is also okay to say, that's not mine. It's like, that's not my thought. I'm sure you get that. I don't know. Hopefully our listeners can kind of comprehend this concept.
It isn't me.
Right.
It isn't me. Yeah. It's just something that's playing in the background. Just think of it this way. If you go into a coffee shop and there's music, background music. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Treat it like background music. You don't have to respond to it. You don't have to respond to negative thoughts that want to take you down, that want to remind you of your past failings, because your past failings are your past failings. There's no vision in the rearview mirror, right? So, I just really need you to pay attention to the background noise of your mind so that you can get clear about what it is you want.
Yeah.
And what you want to succeed at, right? But you have to do the work of that. That's the first place to start. Let's acknowledge the background noise as just that. It is just noise. It isn't you.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Can't beat that, Miss Dr. Can't beat that with a bat, as they used to say. Old school racer, how you like that? Yeah, but no, thank you for for still coming back here to WVAI IMHO Talk Show. Join our airwaves to share the great work that you're doing, continuing to do, as well as sharing with us another fresh inspirational tip, because we need that.
Oh, sure. Man, you're talking about thank you for coming to IMHO. Listen, I'm going to always, as long as you have me here, I'm always going to come to IMHO.
We got you. We appreciate it. And even when you're in DC or wherever the world takes you, you can dial in, so you can call in anytime.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah, so thank
you. Good having you.
Continue blessings.
To you.
Thank you. It's always great to talk to you.
For sure.
Max is a deep thinker.
Oh, yeah,
I love that about her. Yeah. She asks the hard questions.
Yeah. Hey,
yes.
That's why this is her show. That's why this is her brainchild.
Yeah, she asks the hard questions. I love that.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It is. It is.
Indeed. Well, thank you, ladies. All right.